like that.
Speaking of chunks of stuff, I had to take my cat's litter out today, and I bought a litter box.
I didn't. I
to perform surgery on my cat. No, I took my cat's litter out today, and I got a litter box like sifter. So it's like one of them things that you would take out onto like the beach and you would sift for like shark teeth, except I'm just sifting for massive chunks of cat shit. That's pretty
part of being a cat owner, yeah.
Yeah,
we had,
but I didn't know you could have a sifter one. It was pretty fun, dude. It was like a little mini game. It's like find all the cat turds.
Find the turds.
Avoid the mines.
When we first got my cat, we had this one that would automatically like sift through, and it was like a comb where it'd pick up the shit and like fling it back into this like little reservoir thing. But one time my cat had diarrhea. You don't want it after I finish this story. Oh, my cat had diarrhea. You don't know that. And literally it scooped it and went to go fling it into itself, but because it was so like wet and sloppy, it just shot diarrhea across the room. And I went in the laundry room and there's literally just diarrhea like all up the wall.
You just slide like a penguin over it.
No, I didn't do any of it. There was not enough cat shit. It was just one puddle that was just shotgun blasted onto my wall.
That is disappointing.
How's your cat been? Has it been doing all right with this litter box?
Yeah, no, I mean it was already trained when I got it. So
don't cats have a natural like instinct to shit?
Yeah, they naturally do. But my problem when I got Doug, he would know to use the litter box, but he was so fucking stupid, his ass would hang out of the litter box. So he'd be standing in the litter box and he'd shit on the floor next to it. And every morning, without fail, I'd walk into the laundry room, there's just a turd next to the litter box. Every morning. He finally figured it out. But it was so fucking annoying because I was like, why do I even have a litter box? I'm just going to put a little sandcastle here and let him shit on it.
My dad's cat, when he shits in the litter box, he does this 100% of the time. He'll take his shit in the litter box and step out of the litter box and like, cause you know how cats, they swipe to like cover their shit?
Yeah.
Well, he gets out of the litter
swipe next to it.
He gets out of the litter box and just starts swiping the wall and like the hardwood floor. It's like, why? Why are you?
Bro, cats are actually fucking retarded. Like they just know that they're supposed to shit in sand and do that motion after. They don't care where the shit landed or if they're still in the sand.
As long as they get both of those. If they to like actually swipe the sand. Like even if he's not swiping the sand over the shit, just to swipe the sand, he's just like scraping the wall.
Yeah, like litter gets everywhere, dude. I have to vacuum like every other day.
Oh yeah,
litter is all on the floor. I bought one of those like litter catcher things, but I don't think it's gonna work that well.
Yeah, cats are a fucking mess.
You ever seen those like videos of cats or dogs just like pissing and shitting like a human in a toilet?
Yeah, that makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to teach my cat to do that because if I walked in on my cat like pissing in the toilet like a human, I'd just
I'd put it down on the spot.
Yeah, that shit ain't right.
And my cat used to drink out of the toilet, and it was like the one right next to my office, and it's always like dark down here, so I'd like fucking walk to the bathroom and not be able to see, and I'd like fucking turn the light on, and she'd just be staring at me on the toilet rim, just like full eye contact. And I'd just have to walk out and go use the upstairs one. She wouldn't stick her head in it. She'd stick her paw in the toilet, grab some water, and then lick her paw. It was so fucking bizarre.
Yeah, that's weird. I make sure I keep my toilets closed. I don't want to have a wet cat getting toilet water all over my walls.
Or just shotgun the cat if it does that.
Yeah.
You should not to. Anyway, on to the next. That's great, McNair. You have the burps every day. You don't need to tell us you have the burps. I got the
burps today.
That's like saying the sun rose today. It's just, we know it's going to happen.
Yeah, McNasty, that's like saying, wouldn't it wish?
Exactly. I couldn't agree any more with that.
Is that for statement. The Somalians?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll give us the number 5 at least.
Yeah, at least number 5, yeah. They'll be like, oh my god, he said he loves Somalia. Awesome.
No, he didn't. All right. All right. I actually have a question for you guys. Have you guys had any really, really bad like Karen experiences? I feel like Dew might, because he used to work at Chick-fil-A. I feel like you get some fucking Karens there.
Chick-fil-A people were usually pretty nice. I did have like...
Unless you're gay.
Or not white.
Well, I mean, there was a bunch of people that came in after a pride parade one time, and we
really?
Believe it or not, we served them.
That's actually shocking.
Yeah, they were.
You all should have gotten a live sentence.
Yeah, we served them over to the To the cops, yeah.
Serve them fucking 10 pounds of loogie spit.
No, I mean, I had that would be like customers that were like unhappy with food sometimes, but nothing never like really, really bad. There was this one woman that came through the drive-through like 3 or 4 times saying that like her nuggets weren't like fresh enough or whatever. Even though they like literally like I watched the dude who was cooking them take them out of the fryer, put them in the thing, and hand them right out the window. So she wound up just getting like 30 free nuggets from us because we're Chick-fil-A and we can't say no.
Yeah.
But other than that, we had an employee threaten to blow the place up.
What
That's
the
more
fuck?
of like an
How does
Ahmed
that
thing,
happen?
not really a Karen
I don't
thing.
think that's really a Karen moment. Yeah,
I mean,
it's more of just a terrorist threat.
That is, Karens are really evolving. They got bomb vests on now. They won't wear a mask, but they'll wear a bomb vest.
Yeah, there was a problem with theft among the employees. Some dude in the back, we had like lockers, and some dude was stealing all the time. And one of the employees was apparently they got like $20 stolen out of their purse or something, and that made her mad enough to start making bomb threats in the lobby of the restaurant where I was currently at the register helping a customer, and she comes storming out. She's like, "I'm gonna bring my friends here, and I'm gonna fucking blow this place up." And I'm just,
God.
yeah.
Over $20?
Yeah, it was like 20 or $30 out of her purse. Yeah. She was fired.
Was she arrested? Is the better question.
I don't know what happened to her. I never saw her again.
Well,
so
there
she
we
might
go.
be in
That
like
answers that.
she might be like 16 stories down in an FBI like prison somewhere.
Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah. I
With
never
Osama bin Laden in the fucking bottom of the sea.
Yeah. Never saw or heard from her again. I had to take her shift the next day. That kind of upset me. But yeah, anyway.
That'd be the worst part of that. I wish she blew it up now.
My Karen experience is from an actual Karen. And,
Oh, really?
And
Like
it
her
is
name was Karen.
It is my grandmother.
Oh, no.
Yeah, my grandmother's name is Karen, and she fits the exact description of what a Karen
Does she
is.
have the hair too?
She has. Well, she's old. She's like 71, I think.
She's bald.
And she's got like short hair, but it's kind of like curly. It's not that like.
So it's like typical grandma hair.
typical grandma, like the George Washington looking grandma hair. You know?
Just
It's like
powdered
floofy,
away.
like shoulder length.
into a court.
Yeah, pretty much.
Powdered
Yeah.
wig.
But she.
It's like 8 feet tall. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I used to like. So I can't remember like a specific experience, but I just remember being like younger, and she kind of like helped raise me because my mom was busy a lot, and she kind of like took care of me essentially growing up. And I would like go out like grocery shopping or just shopping with her in general, and she would always just like there'd be somebody like standing in the like aisle, and she would walk by him and just be like, you know, you're not the only one in the store, right? And just like continue
God.
walk passing her.
You
And
love to see it.
like that's the kind of stuff that she did. She always has to be vocal. She always like if they don't take a coupon, she has to talk to the manager. I've never seen her
my
like
God.
do the Karen
I
thing
put
where
my
it's like
grandma in a fucking home.
I've never seen her like scream at the top of her lungs or do anything that wild, but it's always just like the typical like speak to the manager, you know. After a while, I told her, I'm like, I don't want to go out with you anymore if you're gonna continue to act like this. It's just like I just have this constant secondhand embarrassment. It's
Yeah,
just, like,
that's fucking.
I think I told her too. I was like,
dudes.
you if you continue to do this, eventually somebody's gonna like punch you in the mouth. Like, you can't just be a dick to people and expect to get away from it just because you're old.
Imagine just telling your grandma that she's gonna get boxed in the mouth.
It's like,
Your
Hey,
grandma
Grandma, you're
walks
gonna-
by like this 30-year-old guy. Hey, you're taking up this aisle. And he just like fucking decks her. Just like,
Yeah,
my
make
well, she
sure-
doesn't she doesn't say that. She's like, you know, you're not the only one in the store. Like she says it like angrily and just like bitchy. And it's just like, grandma, just.
Hey, grandma, somebody's gonna make you shit out your own teeth.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened already. She's just
You should be the one to do it.
typical Karen.
punch your grandma in public.
Pick her up and toss her into the next aisle.
The room over there, grandma, motherfucker.
Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I had one. It wasn't a Karen. It was like, I used to work at a golf course, and there's this company, and it's a Chinese company, but they have like a factory, near where I live, And there was like 12 Asians at the golf course for this fucking little tournament that they hosted. And they wanted sandwiches for lunch, which was fine. So the chef made them. They were like, yeah, can you just like cut the sandwiches into like little 3-inch slices? So like everybody can just, grab different types of sandwiches and just have a few of the slices. So he's like, yeah, sure. This fucking dude that was hosting the tournament walked up with a fucking measuring tape and started measuring all the slices. And got genuinely fucking pissed off and like screaming because some of them were bigger and smaller than the other ones. He was like genuinely mad that not all of them were perfect 3 inches. The chef was like, I fucking used my eyeballs. It's not a big deal. Just eat them. They refused to eat them and they left. They didn't pay for anything.
What the?
They just fucked off because their sandwiches were not 3 inches sliced. It was so fucking bizarre. It's just like, I can't imagine caring about anything that much, especially a fucking sandwich being not cut into 3-inch slices. It was so stupid.
What a miserable way to exist.
I know. I can't imagine that. Like, everything must be so fucking difficult to have that kind of mentality. To pull out a measuring tape
Yeah, fuck people like that.
and measure a sandwich. Like, what the fuck?
He must be one of those people that like he has a 3-inch dick, but it's actually like 2.89 inches.
He just rounds up.
He just rounds up, yeah. And anything that's less than 3 inches pisses him off.
I've never really had like
Reminds him
Karen
of that.
moments.
Yeah.
Like I've never had like a Karen moment that I can think of. But I know, like I've been at college bars with my friends, and like I've been to bars where they'll have like dollar drink nights. So you get a whole fucking drink for $1, right? And this dude was like complaining that his dollar drink like didn't have enough alcohol in it or something, and was like pissed off and like shit talking the bartender and like threw his drink. It's like, dude, it's a fucking dollar drink. Like
That's a
what do you
fucking
think?
Karen moment. That's fucked. God, that is AIDS.
Well, I mean, like an old woman like doing
Throwing a
something.
$1 drink.
Yeah, it's like,
Was
dude,
it like
it's
a beer or was it
fucking
like a
dollar.
mixed drink?
It's like a mixed drink.
It's a beer.
Yeah.
He was complaining about the alcohol level of the canned beer.
That's pretty cheap for a mixed drink. Usually those are even the cheapest.
Yeah, it was like
mixed
a
drink.
college bar, and it's just like, dude, what do you expect? Like, it's $1 drink, man.
There was an old woman at a college bar.
No, it
No,
was a
he's saying
dude
it wasn't. You fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
it wasn't an old woman, so I don't know if it's really a Karen moment. It's more like a male dude.
What's a male Karen?
Chad. It's more like a Chad moment.
Chad
Bad moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that'd be more of like a Zach than a Chad. Chad is just like,
Yeah, I don't know. What
I
a guy
play
named
sports.
for Karen would be.
I feel like a Zach who's just like, yeah, my dad's a fucking lawyer. If you mess up my iced coffee at fucking Starbucks, I'll sue you.
All the Zachs watching are pissed off at you.
Yeah, fuck you, Zach.
Sorry, Zachs and Chads and Kyles and Travises.
Man, that's a lot of people. You're just like adding on to it. And Eric's.
Our whole fan
and
base has
Matt's.
left.
Dallas's.
Whoa! Okay, I don't know if there's a single Dallas with a lawyer father.
Not it.
True.